Hi. So it's been over a week since I did an entry, and it's been a really hard week. I ended up last Friday waking up and I couldn't move. And it was all of this pain in my neck and my shoulder, one of those locked kind of pains that when I moved too much or if I moved, I would feel like I was going to black out. The pain was just like searing, and I was nauseous and dizzy, and I couldn't really get out of bed. That day, my husband had to come home from work. My kids were supposed to be dropped off by me to go to an after school all day program because they had no school that day, and I couldn't get them there. And it lasted for 4 days. It was horrible. I don't hardly ever take intense pain meds, but I have a supply of narcotic pain meds from surgeries and things that when I need them, I take them. And I don't ever take them because I hate how they make me feel. And for sure that day I took them. The next day it was hardly any better. That day I came downstairs and thought maybe a shower would be better, and that didn't work. And then that day later, unfortunately, found out that one of the staff at work that I've known for 6 years, who we thought had won his battle with cancer, was in his last few hours, and I couldn't hardly move. So on pain meds, one of my staff picked me up, and I joined at the hospital and said goodbye. And that was hard, in pain, but I needed to be there. And the next day, the pain was awful. That day I was going back and forth between do I try without the pain medication? I was starting to feel like I could try it without. Made it about half the day before it was like, this is awful. So took some, and then on Monday, finally, the pain's still there, but much better. I could move, at least. Was able to go to work. He passed away that night before. Monday also happened to be a horrible snowstorm, and so the stress level of, in my administrator role, trying to figure out, do we need to close? Is it unsafe for staff? Is it unsafe for clients? Grieving, having my team grieve. I knew I needed to be there that day, even though I was still in pain. And I can't believe it's already Thursday. This week has been just a really hard week of trying to take care of myself, take care of others. My home program has suffered. I haven't hardly done many of my stretches. I just am trying to be aware of my own grief and care for others and their grief. And so the two constants that I've been able to have been yoga and meditation, and they continue to be helpful. I had an MRI today on my neck. Again, I had one 2 years ago. My neurologist wants to compare because some of the issues with my wrist, they are thinking might possibly be coming from my neck. So we'll see what that says. I know I have a herniation in my C5, C6 area, but that's more toward the right, which is where my pain was this weekend. So we'll see what happens with all of that. I don't feel good today. I don't feel right today. My head hurts. My knee is swollen. It's hurting. It hurt yesterday. I iced it. I don't know why it's all swollen and hurting. It's just kind of the ongoing thing that is my life. So I'm trying to stay really positive, but I can just feel that it's harder this week. I'm struggling more this week. It's really hard to want to be there for others and love others and still have the energy to take care of myself. I'm realizing more and more how taxing that can be. And that's life, isn't it? where we have these choices and these challenges, and I haven't always made the choices where I'm caring for me, and I am face to face this week with, when it comes down to it, that I drop me first. So I just had a shake. I've been eating unhealthy this week. I had given up coffee, and I had coffee this week. And all of that was self-care, but not really. It was more emotional eating. It was more not doing the things that are healthy for me. And so I feel good about drinking the shake. I feel good about doing this as a reminder to myself that I have to keep remembering me, because I suffer when I don't. And I suffer physically. And I'm really hoping my brain feels better tomorrow, because I can't tell you, even after making my shake, I rinsed the lid of the blender off and promptly screwed it back on and realized what I had done and was like, okay, that's just kind of today, isn't it? It's just small brain fog moments. And brain fog is so hard when your work and everything I do is dependent on having a on brain. Yeah. So I wanted to check in to me today. And clearly, as I'm talking, I keep seeing how much emotion is underneath. And I'm eager for the week to be over. I'm eager to connect with my kids tonight and tomorrow, and go to the funeral on Saturday and celebrate the life of a truly amazing man who I'm humbled to have known. And just keep moving forward in this journey of learning how to take care of myself and my body and my health and my mind and my spirit, while trying to do that for others as well when I can. So that's where I'm at today. Okay, thanks.